Okay. Okay. All right. All right. We're back. Stream back. But no. When it come from earlier stream. So if you guys were not present in the last stream, we were talking about comic books. And we were talking about how a lot of people in current day DC Comics were not really good at writing these superheroes. And the people that I am mentioning are people like Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder had a vision, and in my personal opinion, it was not a good one. The reason being is because Zack Snyder's vision was too dark, and I mean like too dark even for Batman. But no. When it comes to Batman, though, everybody just wants to draw him and write him miserable. Like, Batman knows how to be happy. He has a girl that he is deeply in love with. And DC just can't seem to make him happy. I feel like no matter what they do, they're just like, alright, when writing this Batman story, we've got to make Batman absolutely miserable. Like, it's almost as if it's a sin to even make Batman somewhat happy. And that's not true, because Batman can be very happy. But no, it's almost as if it's like tarnishing Batman's reputation to make him somewhat happy. And I feel like the people who make it like that don't know what they're doing with Batman, if that's how they need him to be in order to have a good story. Because I love Batman. I love the dark and gritty stories that they'll have Batman in. But Batman isn't always miserable. Like, he enjoys he likes Superman. He loves Superman. Superman's his best friend. It's very rare when Batman is unhappy. And as much as I love seeing Batman and Superman punch each other in the face, they don't really hate each other. Like, they're best friends. Like, in one of the comics, and even in the movie Batman Superman Public Enemies, Batman used his grapple gun to get down a chute, and he was like, you know, you didn't have to do that, right? I could have just carried you. And he was like, between you and me, I hate when you do that. And that's kind of the friendship stuff that I want to see Batman have with Superman. Because Batman and Superman have always been good friends. And again, like, don't get me wrong, I love seeing two superheroes duke it out. But I don't, like, religiously look at it like that. I don't go like, oh my gosh, I need Batman and Superman to, like, punch each other in the face, dude. Because again, as much as I love seeing two superheroes duke it out, I don't need to see it religiously. No. I feel like people just want superheroes to fight other superheroes because they need to fulfill some kind of fantasy. Because I'm not much of a Marvel guy myself, and I don't consider myself a DC guy. Just because the only DC character I look at is Batman. I have never looked at, I've never looked at it. I mean, I used to, so I can't really say I've never looked at it like that. But I used to be like, man, this superhero's done this, that, and the third. This superhero can win. But then it took the words of Stan Lee to like really show me how wrong I have been. And what Stan Lee had said was, doesn't matter what superhero you want to win in a scenario, it all depends on the writers. And after starting to see it like that, I was like, hang on a second, he's onto something. Because he's not wrong.
Speak plainly. Speak quickly. Your presence is not entirely welcome.
I feel like, though, when it comes to people wanting to see superheroes fighting each other, they're only there because they want to see who's better, but in actuality, none of them are really better than the other. It all comes down to the writers. Like, I've seen people try and put in logistics and math and science their way through reasoning out why a superhero could destroy another superhero. But in the end, logic and numbers don't apply to these guys. Like, I saw one where it was like Captain America versus Batman. And some people are like, oh, Captain America would wash Batman. Others are like, Batman would absolutely destroy Captain America. And I was one of the guys who was like, oh, Batman could destroy Captain America. And I still am, because Batman fights metahumans stronger or of equal strength and speed to as Captain America. And again, like, when it comes down to it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter how much math and science I put together. What does matter is the writers. Like, if I write Batman versus Superman, and I write Batman with a complex algorithm to defeat Superman, and he puts it into use and it actually works, boom, there's my victory right there. But I could also do vice versa. Let's say Batman has that algorithm, but Superman's prepared for anything Batman has to throw at him, and Superman just, breaks his hands and rips him off. Boom. Now I got my complex algorithm for Superman. So when it comes down to it, it doesn't matter. Just because it depends on the writers. I could have Joker kill Batman in so many ways just through writing it. But it all changes if I write Batman as the victor. And that's pretty much most of my Batman Superman TED Talk there. When it comes down to how Superman is in most comics, Superman was the David Cornsweat. And Henry Cavill looked fantastic as Superman, but the role that they wanted him to do as Superman was not Superman. And the justification for Batman wearing trunks, because I would love to see Batman rocking the trunks again, because I feel like that completes the whole superhero look. I don't care who says it looks silly, it looks funny. Shut up. It looks cool to me. It looks cool to me. Okay? Just let me have this. I want Batman sporting the trunks again. But no, when it comes down to Batman, the trunks was mainly something he would wear to make somebody not as scared of him. Because again, Batman set out to scare criminals. He didn't set out to scare children. Ever. But I'm going to let this one play out. I am going to the restroom real quick. Okay, I am back. Oh, jeez. Ow, that hurts. Ow. Okay. All right. Okay. I have confidence in my assassin. Drum hiding technique. Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh! I've never seen this one. Okay. Let's take the castle. Okay. Kill the Ronin.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, my lord. Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
Let's get a good look at this. Hello! Welcome! Sorry I didn't see your message. I got a little too focused. How are you today? Oh, man. Sometimes you get a little too focused while game make me too focus. We're just doing some carnage. I was talking about DC Comics earlier. So there's that. No, 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 no. Take. Yes. You climb, you take. Okay. That's great to hear. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I like asking how everyone's doing. I like making sure everybody has a good time. We are conquering all of Japan. Okay. We're also going to get Mr. Cannon Man over here. The army over there isn't that big, but I do need a minister over there, and relatively soon. No taxes for you guys. Establish a spy network, see if I can't get my assassin's rank up doing that. They're having religious problems. But yeah, no, I was, sorry, I'm always flip-flopping all over the place whenever I talk about things. No, earlier I was talking about DC Comics and some movies that had been released recently. And then my problems with some current DC stuff. But yeah, apart from that, everything else has been relatively good. Where am I on Mastery of the Arts? I have 3 more things left to do on that. Oh, I did watch Superman. I thought it was good. I thought it embodied what the comic Superman is. It was super good. I had a good time watching it. I had a very good time watching it, actually. It was very good, and I'm a very big fan of like classic suit design, so I was happy they brought the trunks back. That was something I was super happy to see. It is, if you want like actual real Superman, like if you want something to remind you of like Superman the animated series or Christopher Reeve's Superman, then the movie is definitely going to do it. The movie made me feel like I was watching Christopher Reeves and Tim Daly, embodiment of Superman, just had a baby. I also liked how they embodied, because they embodied the biggest difference between Superman and Clark Kent. They did like the voice thing that Christopher Reeves did, which was changing up his voice. Which I thought was really good. I've heard some people say that it was a political movie. I personally didn't see it as a political movie. I literally just saw what I saw, and I saw it as a comic book movie, and a good one at that. Because that's honestly what I like seeing. I like seeing traditional comic book movies. So yeah.
Master, one of our sea trade routes is under attack from an enemy fleet.
Yeah.
Without intervention, they will continue to raid and take our goods and income for themselves.
How dare they? We're going to split you in half. We're going to move you over there. We're going to assassinate that one. I always like these nice little cutscenes. But no, I can agree with that. Anybody who says that is calling themselves out. I got into a heated debate with one of them, and they were like, well, if you didn't see the political message, obviously you weren't watching the movie respectfully. And I was like, what are you talking about? It's like it's a movie about a guy who can fly and see through walls and bend steel with his fingertips. And you're telling me it's a movie about politics? Okay, buddy. I view superhero movies as a good break from reality. Which is what I feel people need to start doing. I do have the thought process that if you try and turn everything into a political movie or a political movement, then clearly you're just too grounded into the ways of the world. And this is coming from a guy who's sitting in his room right now, sunburned, like badly sunburned, and just playing some video games to pass the time. We're gonna get a church set up there too. I think if I do this. Yeah, I can see where some people are coming from with like current events that are going on, but I mean, the world's a scary place. The world is a very scary place, and sometimes to just get away from the fear, we need to just get away from reality for a moment, because I feel like that's how we can grow as a society. Just get away from reality for like a minute or two. Do something that takes your mind off it, and then come back. Come back to reality and face the situations that you're going through. Because as much as I love being in a world of fiction, I also know I can't stay in reality forever. I mean, yes, I can't stay in reality forever. I am a figment of my own imagination. Now, I know that if I stay outside of reality for too long, I'm not going to know what's real and what's not, and that's how mental illnesses are formed. Through people wanting to just be in a constant state of escaping reality. At least certain mental illnesses. But, to get away from all that stuff, to get away from all that mushy stuff, no, I liked the new Superman. It was a really good movie. Well, I'm real when I have to be. Yes, you absolutely do. You gotta have a healthy balance of the in-between. And I feel like some people just can't find that balance. But, no, sometimes you just gotta find your way through life. But I am also somebody who loves looking at Um, Other games that I have currently been playing and I'm going to get back into. So like game projects that I'll be doing, because I do like playing gacha games. I'll play like Zenless Zone Zero. I'm gonna get back into that because they released a new character. But games that I've been frequently playing has been whatchamacallit, Dead by Daylight. I stream that quite a bit, and then I'm gonna get back into doing re-recording. Well, not re-recordings, but I'm gonna get back into recording let's plays of Alien Isolation, because that was a fun game. That was a very fun game. It's terrifyingly fun. Um, I've also been playing. I've played Peak every now and then, but I need to upgrade my computer because I want to do Phasmophobia, and for some reason, my computer just has a seizure anytime I try and stream Phasma. Like, my computer just freaks out like every 5-10 minutes. I do Phasmophobia. I did do a stream on Ben and Ed. That's like an old parkour zombie game. And I'll do Gmod every so often. But games I've currently been playing have been Dead by Daylight, I feel like with Peak can be very fun, but you have to have the right friends, and you also have to, whatchamacallit, you have to really enjoy playing weird, funny games like that, because the entire game's like aspect is just climbing and getting through different environments. A nickname that I've come up with for games like that is I call them improv games. You have to be able to do some semblance of improv before you can actually have fun with the game. So like I'm trying to come up with the words. Why are the people of Tungle getting mad at me? Oh, religious problems. Of course. Mr. Priest, head that way. But, no. Peak can be a very fun game, but it can also be a very boring one. Yes, it is. You gotta create the fun for yourself, because I have found that if you are just playing the game by yourself, it's very boring very fast, and I even did like a live stream on it where it was just me, no one else, and I got bored. I got bored fast, but what I did was I told my friend Blurry Dilemma about it, and I had actually gotten him the game. We played the game together, and what ended up happening was we had a really, really fun time. What's this army looking like? Oh, yes, sir! Continue the siege. I'm sorry, I'm like really excited right now. Usually these guys are more prepared. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come here and let's siege this. But, yeah, no. It's basically, you gotta make the fun for yourself. And you gotta... The game is already challenging, so I don't think you need to challenge yourself. I've tried. This is like my third, fourth retry. This is actually the furthest I have gotten. I am already Shogun. Now I gotta conquer the rest of Japan. I gotta hit them all hard. I'm formulating alliances. I'm not actually friends with them. They think I'm their friend. I'm not. They think it is, but it's only going to be the Chosokobe. Now I need to find a good place to put these cannons. Where would be a good place? This might work. Okay. We're gonna get a bow hero. Actually, yeah, we'll have a full-scale assault straight from their front gate over here. This might not be the smartest idea, but it is an idea nonetheless. I have definitely had dumber ideas. Like playing Ben and Ed. I think that has definitely been one of my dumb ideas. Well, they don't need to know how devious I am. Alright, I hope you have a great day, and hope to see you again sometime later. Let's see if we can't find... I found the general! Ooh, that was a direct hit. I love them direct hits. Okay. Meow. You guys had one job. You had one job. How dare you miss? My great-grandmother can shoot these cannons better than you. Oh, they're all just chilling out there. Oh, yes. Let's get a good look at that. Ooh. That was right in my ear game.
One of our units has used all its ammunition point.
Bruh. So yeah, we got that going on. That's barely enough to actually, like, damage my units. Okay.
One of our units has used all its ammunition finally.
Are these the standard katana units? Oh yeah, these are the standard katana defense force units. Okay. I don't want them to spread out. The more spread out this shield is, the easier we'll be able to defeat.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
Okay. Everything's going according to plan.
Our weapons made short work of their tower.
Whoo! Oh. What? We're gonna have them be on the defensive. Hello! How's everyone? I was not expecting to see an ooh-woo. Ow, it hurts to laugh. Hurts to laugh.
Their general has fallen. A cutting blow.
Their general's fallen! We can do this. I believe in us. It's an us thing now, chat. Oh man, everything hurts to laugh. You are a cat. Mm-hmm. How is life being a cat? Okay. This gate better. Okay. Now that we can get those guys in there.
My lord, their general has fallen. A cutting blow.
Oh yeah, I forgot they had two generals in here. Where are my... Oh, there are my Nadachi Samurai. Free food, no work, eat. You know, after converting to Christianity in this game, it's kind of hard. But nonetheless, we're making our way through it. We're, you know, just became Shogun. Now we're conquering the rest of Japan. Good times. Dismount. Go over there. Help with the damaging. I do like the Sengoku period. It had a very interesting war. Now, I don't imagine living in said events was fun. They're like right next to the gate and they've only done 6% of damage.
We have captured their tower, my lord.
I don't know about naval, but definitely... Oh yes, it definitely did depend. Especially who you were near. Like if you were near Oda Nobunaga, oh shit sucked, bro. Like, you lived super bad. And that's not even an exaggeration. Like, he killed a bunch of Buddhist monks. Granted, they retaliated against him, but he was, like, gathering women and children and he was killing them. Who's fatigued? Who's fatigued? Show me. Oh. Press forward. Bitchin'. Ooh, ooh, retreat! Run back! Run! Go! Get out of here! Get out! Which one? Wait, was it this one? Was it this one? Please no. Please no. This was my favorite general. No! Oh, no! They killed my favorite. I had actually started playing, like, what, 2 months ago? Just about 2 months ago. So I am still relatively new. That's why we're doing, the Tosukobe. Stop. Stop. What are you doing? No. Cease your activities. Can I establish where his body is? He deserves a proper burial. I can't see his body. But yeah, no, I haven't played too much of Shogun 2. It's been quite... It's been quite an experience. I actually got into this because of my sister's fiance, boyfriend person. I don't know where they are in their stage of the relationship, so there was that. But he saw me playing Ghost of Tsushima, and he was like, "Oh, I think you would also like this game." And lo and behold, here I am. No! Oh no! That was my best general. Oh, you will be missed. Oh, I'm planning on doing more Twitch stuff, as soon as I'm... What's the word? I'm trying to word my words, but my word ain't wording, if you know what I'm saying. I do try to do Twitch. I have held Kyoto, but I'm doing like full domination. So I'm doing like total domination campaign. So we have to conquer all of Japan, which is going to be a pain in my butt. Oh. Okay. So they're not happy with it. Suck it up! Christianity's the word, man. That's how my priests talk. My priests my priests are laid back. They're like, yo, man, Christianity's like the word, dude. You should like get into it or something, man. They're trying to get in good with the youths. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm just here to play games. No, that is the Uesugi. I am defeating the Ikkyo, or Ikki, or Ikko. Ikki, yeah, he's just like on a skateboard. He's just like, he's trying to do a kickflip, but like he's like half-assing it. Like he just jumps on the board instead of like flipping it. He's got like sunglasses on with a backwards baseball cap. He invented the backwards baseball cap. He's just wearing one. He's like, yo, dudes, Christ, man. The farmers are just looking at him like he's fucking deranged, like he's crazy. They're just like, bro, what are you on? He's just like, I'm on nothing, man. I'm living that high on Jesus, bro. They're just like, what? They're just like really confused. They're like, are you okay? Do you need like help or something? And he's like, man, life is great. Why are you guys unhappy? Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Are my taxes too high for you? I'm so sorry. I do need to start upgrading these castles, though. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, I need one more push, and then everything should be hunky-dory. Right now... Yes. Yes. You just have some that are like really amazed seeing him. They're like, whoa, this dude's so cool. And then you have the others that are just like, what is this dude doing? Is he on opium? Wait, actually, that's a great question. I forgot what decade, what year the Opium War took place. Let's Google that. Hang on. Because that was the only war that I saw in Chinese history that was like funny to me. Because I just call it the war where Britain got China hooked on hardcore drugs. Oh, it happened. It happened like 2 centuries after, like 3 centuries. My bad. It was like 3 centuries after this. They were trying to start up a new version of the Opium War. They're going down. They aren't even wearing like proper helmets. They've got like a ponytail. Like they got a long ponytail and their armor's tie-dye now. They're like hippie Yanadi samurai. They're just like skating down. They're like, yo, dude, for the Christ, man. Doing like peace signs and everything. I think that would scare the enemy. The enemy would be like, oh, what are these men? They're just like freaking out. Untaxing. I mean, untaxing. Why do you guys not like being taxed? I know it's a pain in the ass to have to do, but every citizen has to pay taxes. It's a necessary part of life. Okay, you guys are about to riot. Tajima. Okay. They're like Tony Hawk's and yes, we need Japanese Tony Hawk. That's what it'll be called. It's not even like an actual Japanese name. It's just Japanese Tony Hawk in this single kuchi. He's like skating all over Japan. Oh my gosh. Wait, what's on fire? Oh, Tajima? What's on fire in Tajima? Oh, not Tajima. Okay. We're doing this for the people so that they can have better food and I don't know, rap music, I guess. We're gonna invent rap music. Japan is going to invent all these new things. I don't like what's going on in Iga. Is it Iga? I think it's Iga. I don't like those boats. Why declare war on me?
Send multiple trade ships to a trade post for an increased share of the goods. Or raid enemy trade routes to keep them
Why?
from destination.
What have I ever done to you guys? Hello, moderator Brendan. No. Select him. Oh, that's a big... Oh, E. Yeah, no, I hear you. Say, diplomacy. Fuck. Hmm. Well, we're we're gonna do a nice little save. We're gonna do a save here, and I'm gonna switch games actually. I can't really make a pull because I don't want to experiment with something I don't know how to do right now. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. I just got a notification from my email. What was the last Twitch stream I did? Hang on, let me have a look at this. Oh, I did Trials and Dead by Daylight. I don't think I have that unlocked. Hang on. You know, I don't have Rise or Follow the Samurai right now. I don't know. That's. I'm actually gonna go through my my Steam and give off a few games that I could play. You guys want to see Dead by Daylight? I know. I'm just got a little bored and my brain needs a little bit of a break. We can do it, but we have other games that I can try that are also just as fun. Oh, really? I will give it a look, but as for right now, we got Dead by Daylight. Here, hang on, let me go in and type this out. Why did it say dark light? I said day. Outlast Trials or hmm. I don't really have any other sandbox kind of games that I can just like dick around in. Hang on. Do forgive me if this is taking a minute. Because these are also just games that I can do by myself. I could do some trophy hunting. Alright. Let me know what game you guys want to see, and I'll boot it up. Also, I'm going to be right back taking a short intermission. I am going to get a thing of water. Alrighty. I am back. Moderator Brendan, we can do peak if you want to do peak. I just have to go and put in all the things for peak. Alright. Okay. Let me find peak. Okay. We are going to be getting on peak. Okay. Peak. Oh, jeez. There we go. All fixed. Hosted the game.